Welcome to the Gwinnett Daily Post Podcast. Today is Wednesday, March 8th, and today is International Women's Day. I'm Doug Harding, and here are your top stories presented by Peggy Slappy Properties. A former police officer is accused of murdering a Norcross teen, now faces charges related to a 2019 Snellville burglary. Shiloh High School plans to host an event to help with the community with mental health. And Police Chief J.D. McClure will host a forum to hear from the Hispanic community about their crime concerns. We'll have all of this and more on the Gwinnett Daily Post Podcast.
Hi, I'm Peggy with Peggy Slappy Properties. Our experienced realtors are ready to make the play and help you find your next home. Whether buying, selling, or renting, our winning team will help you navigate today's market. Call us today, 770-271-5555, or check us out online at psponline.com. Enriching lives one story at a time with over 40 years and counting.
A former Doraville police officer who is accused of killing 16-year-old Norcross resident Susana Morales is now facing additional accusations that he allegedly broke into a Snellville family's home in 2019 and committed burglary. Snellville police filed a first-degree burglary charge against Miles Bryant last week. Police initially had trouble in identifying a suspect in the case, but that changed around the same time that Bryant was arrested last month in connection with Morales' murder. The Snellville burglary is the latest crime that Bryant has been accused of committing. Gwinnett police charged him last month with false report of a crime and concealing the death of another person, and later added felony murder and kidnapping in connection with the death of Morales, who disappeared and was killed last July. Gwinnett police also accused Bryant last month of attempting to break into a woman's home in 2018 by climbing in through her window and of attempting to enter another woman's residence in December of 2022. A Snellville police report shows a burglary at the center of the newest accusations happened at a home on Windsor Lane on May 26, 2019. Bryant was allegedly in the Gwinnett County Jail on the charges related to Morales' death when the burglary charge was filed. Gwinnett police have not ruled out the possibility that Bryant could face additional charges related to the 2018 and December 2022 incidents that they are currently investigating. The Shiloh High School cheerleading program will host the Black Table Talk, Finding Balance, How to Control My Thoughts on Social Media, Relationships, Work, and School on March 15th. The event, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in Shiloh's Theater, is a fundraiser to bring the student body and community together to discuss and ask questions about the importance of coping with mental health by providing methods that will help students learn how to balance life's challenges like relationships, school, dysfunctional families, work, and social media. The panel includes Crystal Renee Hazlett, Tyler Perry Zatma and Sisters Fatima, Gail Bean, Snowfall's Wanda, Venna XL, a social media influencer, Tracy Stevens, founder of the Black Hiking Club, BJ Armstead, a sports therapist and life coach, and Lisa Herbert, a family doctor and life coach. Tickets to the program are $5 and can be purchased through the GoFan app. Gwinnett County Police Department officials, including Chief J.D. McClure, will meet with Hispanic residents in the Norcross area on Thursday to address their concerns about recent crimes, including the kidnapping and murder of 16-year-old Susana Morales. The police department will host a community meeting at 6:30 p.m. at Universal Church, which is located at 6081 Singleton Road in Norcross. In addition to McClure, command staff from the West Precinct, Criminal Investigations, will answer questions from members of the Hispanic community. Spanish-speaking officers and interpreters will be in attendance at the meeting as well. In recent weeks, police have discovered the body of Morales, who disappeared while walking to her home near Norcross last summer. Former Doraville police officer Miles Bryant was arrested and charged with murder and kidnapping, as well as other crimes in connection with Morales' death. The same week that Morales' body was discovered in eastern Gwinnett, the body of another Norcross teen, Rodrigo Floriana Mayan, 17, was found by his family in a home a few days later after he was reported missing. Police have said he died from an overdose. Morales and Mayan were students at Meadow Creek High School. Police officials said they will not be able to discuss specific details about the cases, but they will be able to discuss department procedures for people who have concerns about what is happening in their community. Students at Jordan Middle School in Lawrenceville put down their Chromebooks on March 2nd when over 60 professionals from all walks of life took over classrooms to present, inspire, and intrigue their young minds. Presenters included David Still, mayor of Lawrenceville, Jordan Middle School's namesake daughter, Judy Jordan Johnson, the former mayor of Lawrenceville, as well as talk show hosts, lawyers, military personnel, authors, entertainers, and professionals from a host of other fields from medicine to professional athletes. Students were encouraged to dress for success as they did not disappoint. From suits to dresses, students looked the part as they engaged in conversations and activities surrounding possible career paths for their future. Organizers Felicia Sconiers and Keisha Brown have teamed up to put on more than 12 career events over the years. However, this marked the first one of many to come at Jordan Middle School. Their passion from the event stems from the mindset that exposing students to careers is important, but allowing them to hear about their path, while its success and obstacles, is priceless. As an educational leader, Principal Melissa Miller believes that career days at school are vital components of a student's educational experience. School officials credited the volunteers as well as a Jordan Middle School community, parents, and friends showed up for making the event a success.
We sat down with Lauren Livesay and Colin Cappy, second-generation employees at Mall of Georgia Chrysler Dodge Jeep, to talk about their great customers both here in Gwinnett and across the country.
Well, one of my neighbors bought all his cars from us, and when I see him in the morning, I give him a good wave, and I'm very thankful for that. And he continues to want to purchase vehicles from us because of the good experiences he's had.
We have people from out of state that will come back that have been buying cars from us for years that'll drive on in or fly on in, trade in their car, get a new one, and leave. And we have some that are just loyal customers that have been with us for 28, 29 years. But then we have the ones, we have a very big online presence. We've been getting a lot of product, and we've been shipping them out all over the United States.
Mall of Georgia Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Go see them on the lot at 4345 Buford Drive in Buford, or go online and find them at mallofgeorgiachryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Why talk to Tom M. Wages Funeral Home Service today? You remove the financial and emotional stress from your loved ones. On the worst day of their lives, your family doesn't need to add financial stress to the pain of loss. You protect them. A pre-funded, pre-arranged funeral allows your family to grieve and mourn without the worry of how to pay. Plus, the peace of mind you have knowing everything is taken care of is priceless. Don't leave the worry and stress to your loved ones. Take care of your funeral prearrangements now. Let the family service professionals at Tom M. Wages in Snellville or Lawrenceville help you. Call Tom M. Wages today at 770-978-3200 or email jim@wagesfuneralhome.com. Tom M. Wages, the most respected and requested funeral home in Gwinnett County.
The Gwinnett Daily Post is giving away a family 4-pack of tickets to Fernbank Museum. Call 404-997-8655 and leave a voicemail for your chance to win 4 tickets to go to Fernbank.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
While everyone loves watching Cinderella teams in March Madness, one of Gwinnett's schools is having their own magical run in the boys basketball state tournament. Here's community reporter Matt Golden with more.
After pushing past the barrier that tripped up every previous boys basketball team in school history, Providence Christian took it one step farther last weekend. The Storm defeated Model 59-49 in the Class AA semifinals on Saturday and earned a spot in Thursday's 3 p.m. state championship game against Westside Augusta at the Macon Centerplex. The performance continued a season-long underdog story for a program that lost considerable talent off its 2021-2022 team but continues to rack up victory after victory. The run to the state finals, the program's best teams in the past only reached the Elite Eight, has surprised basketball fans around the state as well as those within the program. Providence coach Joey Thacker credited moments during the season that helped bring the team together. One of those bonding times came in the Region 8AA tournament, which ended with Providence's first region title in 13 years. Rather than commute daily to the region tournament, the team stayed near host Union County because it was a 2-hour drive from Lilburn. Coach Thacker said that being up in the mountains, they really started to appreciate what they had even more. Providence now sits at 27-4 and is in the state finals despite the graduation taking away several key contributors from last season's 19-9 team, which made it to the second round of state. Among those losses were 2 players that are now with college basketball programs, 6'8" Tony Carpio at the Citadel and Chance Thacker at Gardner-Webb. A revamped lineup this season has built off the previous success. The Storm's playoff run featured victories over Rockmart, North Cobb Christian, and Spencer in the first 3 rounds. All 3 of those games were played at the Lilburn Private Schools gym. Despite its underdog status, Providence still features a talented lineup. Teams don't get to the state finals without it. In the win-over model in the semifinals, Devin McClain had 17 points and 9 rebounds. Thomas Malcolm had 14 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. And Region 8AA Player of the Year Samuel Thacker had 10 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. Those 3 were joined on the All-Region team by teammates Cameron Carroll and Chandler Dunn. For more on this story, please go to GwinnettPrepSports.com. For the Gwinnett Daily Post Podcast, I'm community reporter Matt Golden.
Liberty University sophomore Jaden Sky Raffus, a Buford resident, has been honored by the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. The Honor Society honors high-achieving first- and second-year college students with a minimum of a 3.0 GPA. The society was founded in 1994 by veteran student affairs professor Stephen Laughlin. Notable NSCS distinguished honorary members include former President Jimmy Carter, U.S. Ambassador Dr. Robin Renee Sanders, and late Senator John McCain, and former U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services Donna Shalala.
Well, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's whether or not you beat the spread.
For the second time in less than a week, the state Senate shot down legislation Monday aimed at legalizing sports betting in Georgia. While 30 of the 56 senators voted in favor of Senate Resolution 140, it fell short of 2/3 majority needed to pass a constitutional amendment. Last week, the Senate defeated a second sports betting bill that did not require changing Georgia's constitution to bring online sports betting to the Peach State. On Monday, Senator Bill Calzert, an Athens Republican, the chief sponsor of Senate Resolution 140, argued the constitutional route was the best way to go because it would have let Georgia voters decide whether to legalize sports betting. But Senator Marty Harbin, a Republican from Tyrone, said it would be irresponsible for senators to pass the issue to voters because they do not have access to the same information as the senators. Harbin also opposed legalizing gambling because of its potential to lead to addictive gambling. The resolution's supporters pitch it in a way to create a needs-based scholarship program in Georgia to supplement the Hope Scholarship Program, which is based on merit. Under the legislation, half of the state's share of the proceeds from sports betting would have gone to needs-based scholarships. The loss of the underlying constitutional amendment, as well as the defeat of last week's Senate bill, left supporters of sports betting with just one remaining option. A House bill legalizing sports betting without a constitutional amendment was pending in the House Rules Committee on Monday and subject to a vote sending it to the House floor.
Engineered Solutions is your locally owned and operated commercial and residential foundation company that specializes in foundation repair, basement waterproofing, and crawl space encapsulation.
I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell. I've done the research already, so you don't have to.
Dial 678-ESOG now.
Are you looking for your next big job or just wanting to improve your work situation? Here's a great opportunity. Gwinnett County is having a Career From Here hiring event March 17th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Gas South Convention Center at 6400 Sugarloaf Parkway in Duluth. Bring your resume and dress for success. Apply for jobs from animal services, engineering, IT, to all sorts of trades. Gwinnett County offers competitive pay, benefits, paid training, and more. You can also Also apply in advance online at GwinnettCountyJobs.com. The Career From Here hiring event, Friday, March 17th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Gas South Convention Center in Duluth. Find out more at GwinnettCounty.com. Thanks again for listening to today's Gwinnett Daily Post Podcast. Did you know over 50% of Americans listen to podcasts weekly? Make sure you join us for our next episode and be sure to share this podcast on social media with your friends and family. Add us to your Alexa Flash Briefing on your Google Home Briefing and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. Darren Sutherland, Executive Producer. Doug Harding, Creative Director. Jacob Sutherland, Director. Producers Jason Gentarola and Matt Golden. And Jinrei Zhang, Video Producer. All rights reserved.